It's Phil Lindemann with your Krystal 93 News at 4. I-70 travelers, they didn't mind a soggy weekend. 3-day traffic broke 142,000 cars at the tunnels. That makes it the 5th busiest weekend of the entire year on I-70, 10% busier than the previous weekend, 3% busier than the past 2 years. National Weather Service predicts the first legitimate blast of winter weather late tonight through early Wednesday. Forecasters warn of treacherous conditions on high alpine passes. Several inches of snow could fall at Loveland, Berthoud, and maybe Vail Pass. We might even get a dusting here in town. This September is already the wettest in 3 years here in Summit, after one of the driest Augusts in a decade, less than 1/10 of an inch, and this September will be the wettest since 2017. Excitement is building at Loveland ski area, where longtime COO Rob Goodell is busy buttoning up before winter.
Buttoning up projects. This is always one of those times a year that you plan, you forecast, you do all this prep work, but until it really needs to get done, then you're panicking and pushing.
Loveland's biggest buttoning up is the upgraded Chair 7 at Loveland Valley.
It's our beginner lift. It only has a couple hundred vertical, 900 feet long. The one that had been there was from the 80s, and we decided to upgrade it.
That new Chair 7, not officially larger than the old one, but it does come with a lot more legroom.
It will be a 3-person chair, but it's a wider carrier, so those beginners have a little bit more space to load and unload.
It's all part of Goodell's latest vision for Loveland.
We've been focusing on our beginner experience the last few years and some improvements we've done, and really want to make sure that people are introduced to the sports that we love the correct way.
Part of that vision is pricing. A season pass will cost you the same as last year, so will a day ticket. Coming next summer, Loveland adds even more parking at the beginner-friendly valley.
We want to be very calculated in how we grow and maintain that on-mountain experience.
That parking, it's the next piece of Loveland's most recent master plan. After that, more circulation and chair upgrades near Ptarmigan in Lift 2.
That whole middle part of the mountain area, Lift 2, and where it offloads, and then the next oldest lift will be Lift 8.
In less than 2 weeks, on Friday, October 3rd, Goodell joins executives with 4 other local ski areas for the annual Ski Area COO Summit by Summit Chamber. Condos were selling, but homes were sitting last month. Altitude Realtors shows home sales were down nearly 10%, while condo sales were up nearly 10%. The average condo in Summit, it's $1 million cheaper than a home, and there are twice as many of them up for sale. The market, though, for both, flush right now. Inventory is the highest in at least 6 years. Pricing remains close to all-time highs. The Western Slope and Front Range have another few weeks to hammer out their differences on the Shoshone Water Plant. It carries some of the most coveted and controversial water rights on the Colorado River. The State Water Board could have made a ruling last week after 2 days of testimony, but instead it granted an extension through November. A Western Slope coalition wants to purchase Shoshone to protect water out west. A Front Range coalition wants to protect its own access to that water, especially trans-mountain diversions, where water is pumped up and over the Continental Divide. Local fire danger moderate today in Summit County, still no fire restrictions. And in sports, the Avalanche opened preseason play over the weekend. They won both games against Utah. Phil Lindemann, Krystal 93 News.